He was working in the field when suddenly a large amount of milk flowed past his feet. Looking up, he finally discovered the source of the milk, which kept flowing out continuously, yet the milk in the basin didn't decrease at all. He returned to the house, ready to store the milk, but surprisingly, all the buckets in the house were already full. There was still milk in the basin he was holding, and unless he turned the basin completely upside down, the contents inside wouldn't completely disappear. This treasure was something he had just dug out from the field. Originally, he thought it was just an ordinary bronze basin, but he never imagined that it had the function of infinite replication. The man then had a brainwave. If he put other things in, they would also be replicated endlessly. Relying on this treasure, he transformed into a famous wealthy man within 100 miles. However, his sudden wealth quickly attracted thieves. They snuck into the mansion on a rainy night and stole the magic basin, but accidentally dropped it into the river during their escape. Not long after, an older woman was washing dishes by the river and luckily found the basin. She used it to sell rice cakes and unexpectedly discovered that the rice cakes would replicate endlessly once placed in the basin. Subsequently, the woman used the basin to make herself a large sum of money, but when she went to the bank to deposit the money, she was immediately arrested and sent to prison. It turned out that the magic basin could only replicate identical things, so although the banknotes were real, they all had the same serial numbers. The bank quickly discovered these counterfeit notes, and the poor woman could only spend the rest of her life in prison. In prison, she met a few companions and told them the secret of the magic basin. Before she went to the bank, in order to prevent others from stealing her basin, she dug a deep hole in a nearby cowshed and buried it. The woman said that she was old and let them take the basin after they were released, but they must use it to benefit mankind. The two girls who heard this story looked at each other. They never thought that they would have an unexpected gain on their first day in prison, but now there was a problem. The basin couldn't be used for banknotes, so what should they put in it? This exciting movie is called The Magic Basin.